Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 2, and we are maybe gonna take out Tybalt. Let's see if Garrosh can do 27 points of damage. Garrosh does 27 points of damage. Tybalt is down. We have just beaten the final battle of Shining Force 3 Scenario 2 with Garrosh. We didn't arrive... Oh! The tank's attack would have succeeded and Aspia would have been mine. He was working with Garvin the entire time. Even Tybalt has become completely jaded. His country's values have become a burden. So it's, you can be free and you can be poor, or you can be under someone else's dictatorial rule and have food? Yeah, Garvin became corrupt after taking control of Saraband, or he could have been corrupt before then and Saraband was just a stepping stone. Yasha is not a spy for the Emperor, is the right hand of Erwin. No? So this is all MarauderEX plan. And of course, MarauderEX here. Oh, I really just want to stab both of them right now. We're not dealing with the Symbiote army. Oh, you are just... He will appear if needed. Didn't we just beat him, though? We're not reclaiming anything, you overzealous twat. I really wish Medion would just grow a backbone and smack his father. And we find David's force. No, there wasn't really anything you could have done. Yasha stopped it. Yep, I don't mind. I know what happened. I know this. We're being played the entire time. But now our entire army is here, and it looks like we are an invading force. Yeah, Yasha. Garvin's course disappeared. So Yasha was both in the tank and on the wall. Granted, he teleports, so that's not really... Then how did he go over that castle wall when you... Yeah, how did he get all the way over there? It's a mystery. He teleported? Perhaps. It said that Yasha tried to kill Algernon, who was being held hostage. So Yasha's been everywhere. He's in 2 places at once. You don't give 2 shits about my army. Oh, stab him. Is it just me, or does this really think... I see some sort of, you know, Emperor Palpatine. Yes, let the hate flow through you. Kill your friends. He was forced to fight them because of you. Thank you, David, for saying what we all feel. I want to end them. Why do you think our forces endured these hardships? We stand by the original promise even though we were forced to fight the Symbiote's army. Yeah, we're done. Let's leave. Now we have to occupy Aspia. Because the Emperor is changing the agreement. Pray he doesn't change it again. This is very much the dark side. Domeric is Vader and Palpatine all rolled into one. You have to... It's basically, oh, we have to guard the Emperor. We have to guard him while he goes to try to take over Aspia. Crap. Purpose of our march was to defeat Garvin, who is Prince Erewhon's nemesis. We defeated Garvin. The one who actually defeated Erewhon still lives. So, he's trying to con us into taking out Symbios. He was defeated as an invader of Aspia. So because he invaded and died, Domeric wants revenge. Domeric doesn't actually give a shit about his son. He just wants Aspia. He's just using this rhetoric to get us to do it for him. He did not say you could forgive the Republic. The reason you let us fight Garvin was to provoke him to use the giant cannon. Yep. He's planned this out since the beginning. He knew what was going on. No, I will not. Yeah, Domeric has a plan that's going to force our hand. Majoron, our brother. I'm sure he's on his way. I don't care if he's on his way over here. So Majoron is going to help take over Aspia one way or another. Along with Melinda, Medion's mother. Planning on blackmailing the Medion army by using Prince Medion's mother as a hostage. A woman you loved and had a son with, you're going to use as a hostage. Yeah, he sent for her. Probably at sword point. Think of it as insurance. Oh. Domeric is... I want to strike him down with all of my hatred. There will be absolutely no harm to Madame Melinda. So you are outright threatening her in front of me. And I really don't know why Medion has not just in a blind rage gutted both of you. Yeah, so am I. Granted, half-brother, but I give half a shit. If Prince Medion and Lord Symbiosis remain comrades, Prince Metron won't accept it. So, the fact that we're still friends... He has literally put us between a rock and a hard place. No, I can't. Because I know in the end it's wrong. I really hate Dalmeric. And I can take on Madron, and then I'll be the next Emperor. And I'm failing to see a problem with this. She's the prince's mother, we just can't let her die. Well, you could. So no matter what you do... Do you think Audibren? Nah. Well, to be fair, David is the most outspoken of the Force. To save one person, we have to conquer an entire capital? And everyone fuses with Medion to become a super being. And Aspia is all but destroyed due to the attack. That's because you've been laying siege to it. It was you damn Imperials. As we move forward through the town, we just see more and more a child. You'll be killed by the heartless Imperials. And that's how you know we've hit the bottom. When someone says that it would rather be dead, and someone throws a rock at us. Another kid. Whose father died in the process. The prince is a kind man, he would never harm a child. He'd never harm a child directly, but by letting his father get away with whatever the hell he wants. I think Medion at this point is just as responsible. Medion should have stopped his father at this point. This is war. This isn't war. Or at least it's not a war you believe in, so why is it a war that you're fighting? Because, oh, your father is blackmailing you by threatening your mother. A, that's an abusive family relationship. You should just end your father's life. This is the final conflict with Symbios. And this is the scene on the bridge that we saw at the end of Scenario 1, but it's going to be slightly different, because it's A, from the perspective of Medion, B, because it's a different translation that actually leads together. Scenario 1, since I was playing the English version, it was a translation to just end the story. Something's not right. And the guards, who seek to conquer Aspia. Sadly, I really don't think the two of them can stop. Don't think it's just us two. Our nation's hero, Symbios, and his force are here to defeat you. And there they are. And now we get to see Symbios' response to this. I can't believe this. I never would have thought the invasion force would be led by you, Prince Medion. And Dantares has now lost all respect for Campbell. And Domeric is laughing maniacally. Yep, the Emperor was abducted by himself. Oh no, I'm going to end you. This event is absolutely inevitable. You deserve everything you're going to get, which is hopefully stabbing you in the face. No, don't do it. I love how he's holding Campbell back, which is causing people to question. You promised to avenge Prince Erwan's death, or else, as long as I can save her life. Whose life are you talking about, Campbell? I really can't answer that, because the guy holding a gun to her head is behind me. Your intelligence is helpless in this crisis. No, it's not. Put Conrad's son to death. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I like how those two are like... They're the ones who defeated the secondary battalion. And now is when everyone starts jumping in. I can still fight. Those four I can't really stop. Like, don't worry about it. Symbiotes can handle this. The people will rise again. Because you're a dick. What did the people in the village say? They'd rather be dead than be under your rule. He'll make sure the people are just grateful to be alive. You do not know how the prince and I feel right now. I will close my eyes and ears and fight. I still believe you're different. And the fighting begins. But it's interrupted by honesty. Yeah, why are you here? Now this is where it gets fun. I delivered the letter to Prince Medion, but that letter... And there's Yasha, who's looking terribly beaten. You haven't been summoned. Prince Medion is Julian. And Yasha's been beaten by Julian. And who's Julian? So yes, now we have to play Scenario 3 to find out what's going on. Which we're going to do. We are going to play Scenario 3. I have not gone through Scenarios 1 and 2 just to end it here, folks. We're going to continue on. So, this one leaves off at a cliffhanger because it's meant to be a continuation. Scenario 1, especially the English version, they just kind of throw it out there to be the end. But that's why I provided the alternate translation, or alternate possibility for the translation. But a lot of questions are unanswered, a lot of things that need to be explained. We still have yet to defeat the Bullzome. We've defeated 2 of their weapons, but a third one is still on the loose. The Valkyrie, or Walkyrie, are both... It is out and about attacking Destonia, which we have completely ignored for conquering Aspia. So, lots of things need to happen. Thankfully, Honesty arrived just in time to stop the fighting between Symbiotes and Medion, because while that would be an epic fight, it is not one that I would actually want to see a conclusion of. Because the only way that fight would be concluded is if one of those soldiers were to die. And that is not something we want to see, especially since we kind of want both of them alive for Scenario 3. I've read the game scripts for this before. I love this game. It's a fantastic game. But I never really was able to play it until now. And I'm ridiculously excited that not only is my first time playing it being recorded for YouTube that you guys get to watch as well and enjoy, but that I can do this live. I can share my thoughts and feelings as they're happening, and show my excitement and change of expressions of when, you know, a plot twist happens that I was not entirely aware of. It's a very satisfying feeling. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough as much as I am. I know a lot of my viewers have either played through this themselves or read the game scripts and are incredibly knowledgeable. So I know that a lot of this is not news to any of you, but it is fun to be able to share the first playthrough experience with everyone, and I really do hope you guys are enjoying it even half as much as I am, because I'm having a blast. I mean, for the last couple of things, all I've been doing is bitching about Domeric being the complete and total tool that he is. Because he is a tool. And we can get past that. We can get past that by finishing Scenario 3 and getting through this epic story. I really, really do hope that Sega pulls their head out of their ass one of these days and gets back together with Camelot to bring these games back for another generation. I'd love to see this like on the Vita, on the PlayStation Network, or on the Xbox Live, somewhere. I would love to see these games again. I wouldn't even care if they got an HD remake. I mean, that seems to be the big thing nowadays, is to get an HD remake of everything. I would love to see an HD remake, but even just another port so that other generations can enjoy this as well as I have. I believe I said that at the end of Scenario 1, that I want to see this game remade. I really wish Sega would bring back the glory days of Shining Force. There's not been a Shining Force game to come out in the US since the PS2. There have been many games to come out. Shining Force Feather for the DS. In fact, Shining Blade is just getting ready to come out on the PSP, which looks phenomenal. There's so much Sega can do with it, but they need to repair the bridge with Camelot. They really do. They need to get that back together, because I would love to see Shining Force 4 one of these days as well. So, I know this is all terribly wishful thinking, but one can hope. All music by Motoi Sakuraba. He is fun fact, I actually almost walked in to Symbiosis theme, the tiger on the battlefield theme, in my wedding. My wife actually annexed that. I used Parn's theme from Record of Lotus Worm. But that shows you how, A, how much of a dork I am, and B, just how much a game's story and music can affect you. Whenever I hear Symbiosis theme, that is one of those songs that I hear as the epitome of a hero. Just hands down. That is one of those heroic themes that will always be ingrained in my mind. And I'm just kind of talking out of... I just keep talking. I don't know what else to say other than I really hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough. I look forward to seeing all of you in Scenario 3. I'll start on that as soon as I get the ability to. There may be a little bit of a jump between Scenarios 2 and 3 as far as time. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm definitely going to get to Scenario 3 ASAP. That is going to start, and I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm finally, after 15 years, going to be able to see the conclusion of this game. There are no words. I want to thank immensely the Shining Force Translation Project and everyone who's worked on that. I wish I knew more about translation or coding or any of that. I would gladly. I have a bunch of time. I would gladly donate whatever time I could. Sadly, I don't have the money to donate too much, but I will donate what I can as available. And I strongly suggest, if any of you have skill with translation, Japanese to English translation, coding, or even if you can just, if you have the resources to test their system, please throw whatever you can at them. It's worth it. They have brought this to us, and I thank them for that. And the end of the credits, we now have the scene leading into Scenario 3, which we see a boat. There's a light up ahead. Donhort? What's Donhort doing? We can see the shore up ahead. What's Donhort doing on a boat with Julian and Brisby and Gracia? They've arrived at Dystonia. That's where we'll be fighting the Vandals' ancient weapon, the Valkyrie. City overflowing with greed and corruption. It's the capital of our empire. Notice how he does not apologize for his words. And thus, the end of Scenario 2, leading into Scenario 3. And we're back. Welcome back, Medion. This record will be used for the next adventure. Replace file? Yes. Me and Symbios were within an inch of killing each other if I hadn't stopped time. Julian, huh? However, the suspension of their battle is only temporary. We can't foresee what will come to pass. The fate of the world has become entirely dependent on Julian. For you to live the fate of Julian. You've already become Julian. Good work. Just once more, we must have your help. And that is the end of Scenario 2! Again, thank you all for watching. I look forward to seeing everyone back. All the comments and anecdotes and stories and questions that I got in Scenario 2. I look forward to seeing you all again in Scenario 3. I'll go ahead and end it here. Till then, later everyone.